Welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm still trying to work out the kinks, but I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully along the way we can grow together. If you're new here, good, because so am I. In this video, I'm going to be focusing on how to create a to-do list. It's pretty simple actually. You don't need a fancy notebook. In fact, you can actually just use a piece of paper. But the key is to think about all of the goals that you want to get done for the day and just start writing them down. Don't worry about the order, and don't really worry too much about how long it's going to take you to do those things. The real importance here is that you're getting your ideas jotted down on paper. As you'll begin to read my list, you'll see that I'm not posting rocket science tasks here. These are very small things. Cook myself lunch, clean my room, upload this video. As you'll be able to tell, creating a to-do list doesn't have to be hard. And the tasks that you put don't have to be something monumental either. I mean, they can be if you'd like, but it's really just up to how much you have to do for the day and how big those tasks are, and if they're small enough for you to be able to remember them or not. What I would suggest you do is plan the night before when you're creating your to-do list so that you have a fresh, brand new list to go off of for the next day. And if you guys notice what I'm doing here, I put boxes right next to each task down the list because you'll see at the end, I get a lot of satisfaction of marking those tasks off. Now that you have completed your list, you want to make sure that it's kept in a safe place or a place where you're accessibly able to see it throughout your day, as a reminder for you to keep track of what you're doing, what you've done, and to stay motivated to keep going. When you're first starting out, you don't need to worry about the nitty-gritty details of every single task on your to-do list. You want to keep it short and sweet because it can be overwhelming if you have to think about all of the little steps that go into something that you normally would do without creating a list. The list is just to keep you on track, so don't get caught up in how I'm going to do these items. You just want to focus right now on what you need to get done for the day. More advanced techniques are yet to come. Don't worry, we'll get there. Baby steps. A lot of times I'll go back and modify my list, whether it be adding something that I thought of that I wanted to accomplish for the day. That's totally fine. Just make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself with tasks, because a short list is actually a sweet list. The longer it gets, the more complicated your day can feel. One other thing that I love to do is journaling. I love to write down my thoughts for the day, whether it be first thing in the morning or just in the middle of the day. I find that this is an excellent outlet for getting all of your thoughts out, and also it can drive what you do for the day in your to-do list. So these kind of go hand in hand. Journaling in itself is a completely different beast. However, I do like to incorporate it throughout my day, whether it be once a day or once every few days. Sometimes I go a couple days without journaling, but I find it very therapeutic for myself, and it also helps my thought process just flow a lot better. And so journaling is something I'm going to talk about a lot on this channel, along with how to plan out your week and even how to schedule Instagram posts and things of that nature. But that is much further down the line. Today we are just talking about to-do lists, and we're not going to get too ahead of ourselves. But I just wanted to say that when you write down your thoughts, if you have no idea what your plans are for the day or for the night before, this is a great outlet to just get things off of your chest. It goes without saying that some of the traits of the most successful people are organization and commitment, which is why I believe that taking control of your time and your life is all about organization. Now, remember what I said in the beginning about being overwhelmed? Well, we're new here, so we want to make sure that that doesn't happen. Always keep your top priorities the number one goal. We don't want to focus on how many tasks we can accomplish, but the quality of the tasks that we do. It's better to underestimate than to overestimate what we can do in a day. Something I wanted everyone to be aware of is to not get frustrated if you don't check off everything on your list. I've been doing this for a little bit now, and I still have days where I miss tasks, but I don't beat myself up over it anymore. I keep going. I add it to the next day. No biggie. Hey, if you think about it like this, you've done more than you would have if you didn't have a plan to begin with. So I think that's a little victory that you should be proud of. I sincerely hope this video helped you. Welcome to the channel. Stay a while, and I look forward to being your guide. Whatever you do, do all to the glory of God.